Red MacGuffin reviews fall 2022. This is a survival thriller, directed by Scott Mann. He's also directed Heist, The Tournament, and Final Score. And yeah, if you are afraid of heights, do not watch this movie. And if you are not afraid of heights, this might make you afraid of heights. So be careful. Yeah, we start off with three people doing some rock climbing. And we have husband and wife, Becky and Dan Connor. And Becky is played by Grace Caroline Curry. You may have seen her in Shazam, Annabelle Creation, and Revenge. And her husband is played by Mason Gooding, and he was in Scream 5, Booksmart, Love Victor, and Moonshot. Now, poor old Dan falls to his death, and Grace is left to mourn, and she turns to drink, and yeah, she's very upset. Of course she is. Her friend is also there to witness this, Shiloh Hunter, and she's played by Virginia Gardner. You may have seen Virginia in Project Almanac, Halloween, All the Bright Places, and The Goldbergs. So yeah, a year after her husband's death, or nearly a year, she's still mourning. Her father's worried about her. Her father is called James Connor, and he's played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan. So Jeffrey Dean Morgan has been in a lot of great stuff. You've seen him in Watchmen, Rampage, The Walking Dead, The Losers, Solace, Taken Woodstock, Grey's Anatomy, The Resident, Heist, The Good Wife, Supernatural, and The Postcard Killings. So yeah, Jeffrey Dean Morgan's in this, great stuff. And yeah, he's trying to help his daughter try to, move on from Dan. He never really trusted Dan. And I think she knows that too. And or never really liked Dan for some reason that we don't really know till later on in the movie. And yeah, so her friend Shiloh Hunter comes along and says, let's go and snap out of this. Let's go and do something adventurous again. Start living life again. And what they want to do is they want to climb a TV tower. And it's over 2,000 feet tall. And it's out in the middle of the Mojave Desert. And her friend Hunter she's a thrill seeker. She still is. She went away for a year. She's back. She has her own YouTube channel where she films herself doing crazy stuff. And yeah, so they go and climb this tower. She convinces Becky to, go and do it with her. So yeah, this is a great concept. Yeah, I was wondering how it was going to keep me gripped. How could you make an hour and a half movie out of this premise? And yeah, they do a great job. This is shot by McGregor. His name is cinematographer, and he also did the camera work for Vivarium. And yeah, this looks great. You get a sense that they're up on this. Yeah, it's done really well. You feel like you're up there with them, and your palms will be sweaty, I guarantee you. And yeah, this is now one thing about this that annoys me: the actress Virginia Gardner. She doesn't look like she's the person to rock climb without, just sort of with your bare hands, I don't know, the tree climbing. She doesn't look like a climber. I think she'd be more sort of muscular. And yeah, so that's one thing that sort of throws you out of it a bit. But yeah, minor quibble. So yeah, there's some great. One of the scenes in this is where there's people down below as they're trapped. Well, they climb to the top. They want to they want to throw the ashes of Dan into the wind, and when they're about to climb down, the ladder breaks. The metal ladder that they've climbed up to this very top of the tower. So yeah, they're trapped up there, and we have people coming along, have them trying to figure out how to get down without, without a ladder. How to Can anyone see them? Some people do come along and they have to try and gain their attention. Luckily enough, they have a flare, one flare, and that's part of the tower in a box. And also, Hunter has brought a drone to film their climb and film them when they're on the top of the climb for her YouTube video. So yeah, you have things like that. You have these little. We're looking back on the past. We have these great ideas about the drone. How can they fly the drone back to the motel they're staying to try and let the person there know that they're trapped. Yeah, trying to figure out ways to let people know they're too high to use their phones, because of course mobile phones, you think, yeah, it's no problem, just let's ring someone, but they're too high to use their mobile phones. So they're trying to figure out a different way to rescue themselves or let people know that they're in trouble. So yeah, that's the premise. It reminds me a lot of a movie called Frozen, which is a movie about three people trapped on a ski lift. And yeah, that's a good one to check out. So yeah, if you like movies where people are getting in trouble for doing stupid things or adventurous things, and this is for you. Yeah, you'll enjoy it. It's as I said, directed by Scott Mann, and yeah, this is a movie from 2022. So it's also available on Netflix. That's where I watched it, and so check it out if you can. It's probably available on Blu-ray and DVD. And yeah, I think you will be surprised at the ideas they come up with to keep you keep you keep you riveted to your seat with this one. And yeah, some good writing on this. I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5, and it's nearly a 4 for me. This is yeah, a good surprise. I watched this on TV. I think if you'd seen it in the cinema, you would get it'd be a bigger impact with the cinematography and the situation. But still, sweaty palms. Yeah. Okay, so this is fall. Check it out. Brad MacGuffin giving you the guff and spoilers on fall. Ah!